Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for some StarCraft 2 action. We have GuMiho going up against the Bly. Oh yeah, we got a Bly game in the Katowice open qualifiers. I had to dig deep. These are the only Bly replays that are present in the entire replay pack of Katowice. So of course we had to check them out. I'm almost ashamed that we checked out Scarlet versus GuMiho first. But alas, here I am to make it up to you all with a Bly game, and he's going up against GuMiho in a best of 5. We're starting out on hard lead, and so far, Bly electing to build his hatchery in his own natural. Not an every game type of thing for Bly. GuMiho going for the barracks on the low ground wall, which is pretty interesting. I like when they go second racks with this, because you just don't know, is there a CC? Is there a third racks on the map somewhere? What is really going on? So far it just looks to be a, maybe even a marine opener or a reaper, and then just factory, CC. When you look at the money especially. And it is a reaper, and the SCV is actually moving out, going to check out if there is a hatchery. And if the SCV finds out that there's no hatchery, then the reaper doesn't go all across the map and kind of get tricked. Also, it's kind of funny that Bly is actually purple in these games, or usually it's just always red-blue. People just kind of have to play red-blue, so... Usually in my thumbnails I keep it red-blue anyways, but for Bly, I will make an exception. Don't you worry about that. Reactor coming out. SCV scouted the fact that there is indeed a hatchery. GuMiho now coming across the map. And Bly is mining past the 100 gas mark, not getting speed. So is he going to go for roaches? No, he does get speed, but he does not pull out of gas here. Oh, kind of. I saw that surround. It was coming. If the units were dumb and clunky, like Stormgate, then it would have definitely been a surround. Immediate switch over on this add-on here, and we're going to see double Hellion, so pretty standard follow-up, and here comes the Roach Warren, but GuMiho kind of knows that, hey, where's your third base, buddy? Like, it can be a 2-base, for sure. 3 larvae over here. He's making a couple more drones and some overlords. But the Roach Warren is already halfway done. Speed halfway done as well. So I think we're just going to have like a 7 Roach Rush type of deal. And this Reaper is really interested. Oh my god, these Hellions passing by the Slowlings. Slowlings moving on over. And we're going to attack the wall, but now they're just here to die. Oh, actually a second Reaper coming out as well. And now Reaper going into the main. 7 Roaches coming out. And we see a lair follow-up as well. Oh, this is dope. What is that lair for? Is it going to be for Spire? Maybe a Nidus Worm? We don't know. It's Bly. It could be for Roach movement? Like Roach Burrow movement? I think you need a Spire for that. Hellions trying to get in here. We do see a second gas underway as well. And I expected, yes, just to be drones, drones, drones for Bly from here on out. Actually getting a Ravager here as well, but there are already Cyclones on the map. And Bly just turns back around, which I think is a good call, because, I mean, Cyclones just kind of own Roaches. They're such fun units. And here we go, Cyclones in the medevac do take care of this Overlord, and now Bly a little bit supply block. 3rd command center coming down for GuMiho. Bly and 34 drones. What did you need a lair for, sir? Do see Roach speed here. 3 gas. And 4 more Overlords, leading me to believe that he just wants to power out more Roaches. Do see a little bit of a creep highway coming up. And... oh, Cyclones in the back, Cyclones in the front. Not what you want to see if you're Bly. Oh, and here are the Cyclones. Lock on onto that Ravager. Already halfway done. Or halfway dead, must I say. Oh no, the first Ravager almost dies, but the second one gets targeted down. This one cyclone... Ooh, actually kills the one cyclone. But now, who's surrounding whom? I feel like Bly is getting surrounded here. And we also have a Liberator joining the force here. Get some more drones, get a 4th base. These roaches are just kind of getting cleaned up. 3rd base is down, 4th gas is down. Not sure what I said just now. And, of course, the lair is here as well. So this 4th gas, what can it mean? I don't expect a Spire here, because Cyclones are just so good at killing everything that you just want a lot of stuff, basically, and hope that you can catch the Cyclones, because they're cost efficient against everything. And Mutas, you can't make a lot of Mutas, but you can definitely make a lot of Roach Link. You know, it's just big brain stuff. Actually, Infestation Pit here. He might get a couple Infestors. That would be neat. I don't expect to see any Swarm Hosts, and I also kind of don't expect a Hive Rush. Now the Speed Roaches are moving out. And actually GuMiho is going bio behind this. We see the Roach Burrow and movement coming out from Bly. Love that creativity always. And now he can start saturating his 3rd base if he wants to. Oh my god, the stim! Actually, Bly finds a hole in the defenses of GuMiho and actually gets the cancel on stim. The roaches do a parade into the natural of GuMiho here. A bunch of SCVs are dying, but GuMiho is already very much ahead in the eco department. Oh, that's 20 SCVs though. There's also roaches here at the 3rd base. 24, 25 SCVs go down. And Bly is 10 workers ahead of GuMiho, although mules will kind of even that out. This seems pretty decent for Bly. Actually getting an Evo chamber here might actually make some upgrades. And now we do have the Infestation Pit, but has not been used yet. We see that the Roach Burrow and Roach Burrow move is about to finish, so I wouldn't be surprised if Bly starts moving out his roaches to weird positions so he can move them in right away. And here they are. All of them are burrowed, and now they have these little cute spikes on their backs, signaling the fact that they can move whilst burrowed. And we also see a couple of Infestors coming out as well. And there's this one Reaper. Oh, I don't know if GuMiho saw that, but if GuMiho saw that, then he sees the spikes, and then he is going to start a turret. So I think he did see it. But, oh my god, he saw them. You can see a little shimmer on the map. And so he scans, but there's quite a few roaches here. They're in burrow on top of the army. So they got a pretty decent engagement as far as roaches go. Some more roaches burrow on into the 3rd base. More SCVs do get killed. And Bly starting 1-1 and actually just making roaches right now. Dude. Bly's crazy. Oh, big scan. Actually getting all of the roaches here, and all of them just kind of die. Yikes. Where are them Infestor boys? Hello? Where did they go? Where did you come from? Oh, they're just in the main, just chilling. Defensive Infestors. I feel like if those Infestors were at the front together with these units. But I guess you don't know if GuMiho is keeping everything at home, yes or no. 2 medevacs go over creep here. So Bly is privy to this drop coming in. We actually see a Baneling Nest here, knowing that at some point trading versus bio with pure Roach is not it. Doesn't feel good. Does no more fungal, I think? Nope. So 1 medevac does make it out, but we do see 1 medevac dying. 4th base going down for Bly. 4th base being established by GuMiho as well, or at least the 4th orbital. Oh, look at this. What is this? Do Marines get stuck in there? What a cool little Tetris of buildings. Baneling speed coming out, and we also see melee attack now coming out. Plus Hive. And, oh, he's restarting speed for his Zergling, so he never actually finished that. There's a turret here, Bly, so, yeah, he kind of does see you. He snipes the one SCV and just runs away. I like these roaches to kind of deny all of the bases for GuMiho, really delaying the ever-living crap out of him. We see 2 factory siege tank being constructed as well with a bunch of marines and 1 barracks with a tank lab for marauders as well. Look at this roach. He just burrowed just before they came in, but GuMiho saw it or noticed it. And he scanned these roaches trying to get in, but that's not enough roaches to really force the issue. See a bunch of banelings here ready for a fight. 20 banes. 11 more drones coming out. Bly going above 60 workers. Now you know he is trying. We see a fungal there onto the marines, and he's actually fighting off creep here, getting a decent fight. Especially decent because he kills a lot of the road or the tanks, and the infestors stay alive. Oh, stimmed bio on top of your roach is not what you want to see. 4th base might actually be in peril here. There's a backup 4th base, and the drones are pre-evacuated towards that base. But it's like, no, I don't really want to fight this. There is 2 tanks right now. It would be nice to have a couple roaches, like, from the back, burrow moving into them, and then unburrowing on top of the tanks, but that takes a lot of pre-planning. We do have a couple fungal boys here, but it's pretty hard to engage into this right now. We need to see some very nice fungals, and there go the roaches. Starting to come in from behind. We see some ravagers and more roachling coming in. Oh my god, look at the money that Bly has. He has a larva problem right now. Immediately injecting more into the veins of his economy. Couple roaches. Oh, they actually decide to do a run-by instead of try and pick up more tanks. 3 tanks now looking at the center of Bly's bases here. And we talk about this area a lot. As soon as you take control of this area, your opponent is a sad boy. That is why we see a Liberator and a tank. And everything rally to there. For GuMiho as well. These run-by roaches doing some work. But that kind of puts GuMiho into a frenzy. Do see 3-3 for him, halfway done. Oh, the Marines getting a bunch of damage. And oh no! Bly tries to save his 4th base, but runs into Siege Tank's fire. But then decides to take the fight and actually takes a pretty good one. But Bio runs into his 3rd base and he just runs over his entire army to deal with it. Meanwhile, all of his drones at the 4th base do die to a couple Marines that stimmed up. And I mean, 2-2 Marines with stim can kill a lot of drones real fast. That's kind of the scary part when you're playing a lot of roaches. It's just hard to deal with these Marines that are stuck in medevacs. You don't have anti-air. And here we have actually ultras coming out. We do have +2 carapace. So Bly has been transitioning into that melee style more and more and more. He has melee or Zergling speed, Baneling speed, and the +2 carapace. Now also getting chitinous plating and a couple ultras. Oh my god, this is quite a few roaches, but GuMiho can just see this. My man, you could have sniped this, run away, and then come back later. But GuMiho going for these roaches. Unburrow the roaches. It's a pretty good fight for Bly, but this is not a good fight for Bly. Look at that. GuMiho thought he saw all of the roaches, but he actually only saw half the roaches. Maybe Bly did that on purpose, guys. Think about it. 13 more drones underway for Bly's. Only at 50 drones. Feels bad, man. Couple more roaches trying to split off, but they get annihilated right away. We do have these 3 ultras that are pretty good at a front-on engagement, especially with some of those fungal boys in the back. We have 1 infestor on the map right now, and 3 more spawning. Bly's just running around the map with these roaches. And honestly, this is why we watch our Bly games. This is such a unique game. It's very fun. Oh my god, no! The medevac! 5 health! Oh my god, the Queen couldn't get it done. The Zerg Tempest, not quite enough range. Now, what does Bly do? Does he stay in the game? He is in a precarious situation. Did get back up to a decent drone count. Oversaturating his 4th here because, well, his 3rd and his 5th are still under construction. And GuMiho just taking it slow. As they said during Katowice, just putting the helmet on. Just playing with the armrests? No, what is it? Like the protection that you put on your knees and your elbows and stuff when you go out skating. Oh, this Liberator just being annoying. See a macro hatch here. 4th base does get taken down by a lot of bio here. I'm not sure what Bly can do here. If this army is ever clumped up and you do have a Bird Infestor near, you can perhaps get a lot done here. But 2 Liberators are just being very annoying. Trying to kill all of these Overlords that are just chilling. And they're not being pulled back. More Roaches probably tried to sneak in, but they got scanned. There's another turret here. Turret's OP. Look at these Liberators getting that splash damage. 2 kills each. 3rd one on deck. And the Queens finally save some of those. GuMiho going for a 5th base and moving out again towards one of Bly's bases. And he's just playing whack-a-mole with Bly's bases, and Bly just has to trade inefficiently every time. And just kind of isn't allowed to max out. Ultra speed underway, but not done yet. We do see the Ultras going in now, taking a lot of damage. We do see some decent fungals, but the Ultras just getting annihilated by this tank count. 12 tanks. That's pretty crazy. Ultras, they need a health upgrade. They don't need an armor upgrade. Don't need a speed upgrade. They need a health upgrade. Actually, a bunker here from GuMiho as well. Damn. Ravagers trying to get a couple of tank kills here. And they do get 1 tank kill, almost a 2nd one. But now it's pure Roach Ravager here from Bly. 1 Infestor, and we see that 1 lone Swarm Host. Love to see it. 3 more Ultras coming out. We see +1 or +2 melee, but not +3 Carapace right now. Some more Roaches being added on. But I don't think Bly can hold on here. Look at all these tanks. Looking at the center of Bly's bases once again. The Swarm Host comes out. No! Didn't even get to do anything. Oh my lord. Feels bad, man. And just like that, GuMiho does take the first game versus Bly in this best of 5. And GuMiho takes the first game. And for its 2nd game, we are here on Equilibrium. The one with the gold bases that, of course, Bly intends to take. Drone going out. And an Overlord as well. What is this drone thinking? He's going towards the natural of GuMiho, but GuMiho goes for a CC first. So Bly actually can't block it. But he does get the scout on it, which is a little earlier than you usually would get it. So... come on, drone, go, go! Drone! You want to see this? Oh, no. He can't regen health here. He sees the CC and Bly knows what's up. Can he punish this reactively? I don't think so. We don't even have a gas here for Bly. We see double refinery coming out and a barracks here for GuMiho. So might still have a decently timed Reaper here. Immediately puts 3 workers in gas. This drone is just trying to find a home or a gas to steal, but... no, 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 no! No, you drone, you have so much to live for. Does get taken down, and... oh, we have a Marine coming out, so might be just a quick factory here. Perhaps going for a Cyclone build with 2 fact. Look at this pool, ready to wall off with a creep tumor and 2 more wall buildings. And some ZVZs of years past, people used to do that. I used to do that. Where you could put your pool so far forward that after spreading some creep or with a lair, you could actually wall that in. Not saying it was good or efficient, but we did it. Bly has the gold base and the rich geyser here. And what does GuMiho have to show for it? He does have a factory here. I don't know where his marine went. It's on top of the ramp. We see one factory finishing up, but no extra tech yet. Starport coming down right away. And he's just going for marines and a Hellion. Is he going for that weird 1 medevac marine drop? I'd expect a second barracks by now then, if he's going to be playing bio. Because you'd want to have stim, right? Right? Oh, and there we go. We see a switcheroo. Still no investments into bio going on here. We see some roaches coming out from Bly. Once again, is he going on to the offensive? We do see a lair here. And I would kind of like the same build out of Bly here. Overwork does go down. And there is a tech lab for this starport, so there will be a Banshee. So if Bly wants to do something, he needs to move out ASAP. And that is exactly what he's doing. He's moving across the map with units right now. And these Lings find these Hellions. And these Hellions are a little bit surprised to see these Lings right now. Lings on patrol command, as you do. Oh, there's a bunker here. It is going to finish up. The Roaches are trying to run by, but I don't know if they are able to. Roaches and Ravagers here on top of a Hellion, some SCVs, and a bunker. Corrosive Bowels come down, more Lings come down, and a lot of SCVs are going to start dying here. More Corrosive Bowels. Oh my god, they hit the Cyclone, actually. Oh my god, Cyclone gets sniped by Bly here. Very nice snipe. Nice cocoons from the Roaches as well. Cocoons get a shit ton of armor, which is why they are so tanky. So if you have like a low HP Roach and you morph it into a cocoon, it becomes very tanky. But when it dies, you get all your money back anyways. Now the Banshee is on the map, so this attack is completely over. The moment a Banshee spawns, it's like, yeah, well, I hope you did enough damage, buddy, because this fight, or this all-in, or whatever, it is ogre, all ogre. And Bly is sitting pretty on 3 bases, but only has about 1.5 bases saturated. So that was pretty gosh darn committed. We see a third CC coming down. Some Lings trying to run into the natural here. But there's, again, one of those Cyclone boys to kind of deal with the run by. Oh, nice surround here. Getting some decent damage onto the Cyclone, but does not end up, well, netting a lot of kills here for Bly. He killed a couple of Marines, which is nice. But I don't see any intent from GuMiho to go bio here. So killing the Marines not that impressive or useful. Do see 2 more factories coming out, so GuMiho committing to the mech. He's meching it happen. 2 Banshees going out here, and they spot the Roach Ravager here, so they are on the hunt. Making sure to clean out the map from these nasty beasties. We see a 3rd Banshee coming out. Cloak is done. Let's see if we see Hyperflight Rotors, aka Banshee movement speed upgrade. And here we go again with the Roach Burrow from Bly. Yes, yes. In a meta where everybody's playing Ling, Bane, Hydra, and very, very sometimes Ling, Bane, Muta. And sometimes just pure Ling Bane into Ultralisk or even Corruptors. Bly plays Roaches with Burrow movement. My man. Double Armory coming down for GuMiho, landing at 3rd base here. Engineering Bay as well. We see Cyclone speed and 5 Cyclones at a time being constructed here by GuMiho. Bly sitting at a comfortable 60 drones. That's the exact amount that he's comfortable at. 60 to 66, 69 if he's feeling extra noise that day. But that's about the right number, one could say. You don't really go over that if you're a real Bly Zerg. Extra hatchery coming out, making sure that he doesn't get those larva problems again. And look at this gold base, he almost mined it out already. I mean, we are 8 minutes in, I guess. Oh, that's 4 Banshees already. They don't have the Hyperflight. 5th Banshee coming out, and still no Banshee speed. A little surprised by that. Oh, never mind, here it comes. Hyperflight rotors is on the menu. And Banshees come in, they're cloaked, but they get spotted right away by this Overseer. Couple drones get killed, and that puts Bly below 60 again. We see 13 Overlords being created here, so I think that he's never going to go under a cap of 200 in this game again. We see a Hydrodon and a Spire coming out as well. And more drones here in trouble. Banshee's trying to target down the hatchery as well. And they saved up so much energy that they can stay cloaked for quite a while. Oh no, one queen does go down. Look at this, there's so many Banshees. 5 Banshees, 14 drones coming out. Putting Bly over 60. And a lot of Cyclones actually coming out here. Bly, where is your army, buddy? We do see a couple of Roach Ravagers here. Some Bird Queens, Burrow Drones as well. And an Infestor joins the fight as well. But these Banshees are unbelievably annoying here. 30 drones going down for Bly, and I kind of think that he's dead. I think he's just effing dead. Losing 30 workers? I mean, I'd love to be proven differently, of course, but I don't know how you recover versus a 80 worker turtling Terran that is making the good unit. Some roaches trying to run across the map, perhaps get some damage done. You have 2 spores here, maybe these drones can mine the rest of these gold minerals, and now we have a couple of Mudmuds coming out to deal with these Banshees. And they have Hyperflight rotors, so they might actually get away. Roaches here at the front, trying to get something done, but Cyclones. Yep. Cyclones. Pew, pew. And now the Mutas are flying into the 3rd base. They will greet a turret that he already forced with his burrow move. And we see more... Oh, command centers actually being built here. Mutas won't do something for a little bit. And oh my god, that's a lot of Cyclones. I don't know. Bly is... he's pretty dead. The drones were coming up the line to feed themselves to the mouth of the Cyclones. And, I mean, the Mutas are doing a good job here, but at home, things are going from bad to worse. Everything is underwater, and Bly, GG's out. And GuMiho takes game number 2 as well in this best of 5, so, you know, you kind of gotta start showing us the good stuff, Bly. And for game number 3, we're here on Oceanborn. GuMiho versus Bly, and Bly is here on match point. If he loses here, he's out of the open qualifier and won't be joining us in the closed portion of the European qualifier for Katowice, which, as far as I could find, was the only one that Bly played. And for Oceanborn, he's sending out a drone to build a 14 hatchery on the 3rd base of his opponent. Yes. Yes, this is what we want. Thank you. And what is the follow-up? Immediate pull? Immediate pull. Take notes, guys. Take notes. It's an immediate pull. And he makes a drone. Is he gonna make a gas, or is it just gasless? Another drone, so up to 14. Might actually go Overlord and then gas to get another drone. Let's see. Gets a gas, makes another drone, so no overlord just yet. Makes another gas. So no overlord before double gas and just drones. So this is going to be a Ravager build here from Bly, and then he makes an overlord. Okay, you guys got that? And then you saturate your gas with 2 drones, apparently. And then 2 on the other one, which is of course slightly more efficient. Roach Warren going down as soon as you can build it. And then the hatchery finishes. And you don't have money for a queen just yet. He's making a couple more drones at home. Getting up to... oh, more gas being mined here. He's waiting for 3 larvae to start pumping out the roaches. Actually makes 1 Zergling. 1 round of Zerglings, okay. That is surprising. I feel like you could have done that from home, or you could have done it right away. Roach Warren almost done here. And 3 larvae are done, so this is perfect. And there we go, 3 roaches come out. And 1 pack of Zerglings, just to be annoying. And GuMiho here gets a forward bunker, makes a marauder defense, goes into a factory, has a low ground CC, actually pulls a lot of workers to the low ground so that it can repair if need be. And the roaches are now out, and more roaches are being produced. 6 workers on gas. Okay, we got that. That means there's 10 workers on minerals, guys. Ravagers being created. Nice micro, just like we talked about. These Ravagers, as soon as your roaches are low, just make a Ravager. Boom, the Ravager pops. That means all of the shots onto the Ravager cocoon were wasted. And now SCV's actually going down. SCVs need to go and repair. They actually get body blocked by this annoying Rax. And oh my god, Bly. He takes down the bunker. And GuMiho just GG's out. Bly takes a game. He takes the game. He takes the game with a proxy hatch on 14. Goes for the Ravager offense. And with just clean micro on the cocoons, he takes down the bunker, takes down a bunch of SCVs, and GuMiho didn't have another Marauder. Cyclone far away from finishing. He would lose this depot right away. And he just wants to go next. And we are here on Alycone after Bly took a game. He's on the board in this best of 5. And of course, there is a drone already moving across the map. And is he going to... yeah, he's going to this mineral. He's going to the rich geyser base, which most people aren't abusing the way that Bly is. Now we see a barracks on the high ground this time around, not on the low ground for GuMiho. He's not messing around with that anymore. And we see another proxy hatch going down, now on 17 from Bly, which is one you send out just barely after creating your first drone. You just send it out right away. And you drone up, and he's just going for a pretty normal build, but then his hatchery's not on his natural. So maybe not that normal. Is he actually going to use the Rich Geyser? I am very curious. GuMiho looking to take this low ground expansion, going for the Reaper, and going down here right away just to check. Second gas? Not a second gas. Okay, Bly doesn't even know what he's doing. Now he does go for the second gas. And the pool is about to finish. Is he going for Roach Warren once again? Not yet. So there's a queen. This was an extractor trick. And now he's making a queen as well at the other base. No speed. And now he's sending over a couple drones. Is he going for like a spine rush? What is this? What is he doing? And now he gets the Rich Geyser as well. But no Roach Warren. It does get speed. Is he going for a lair? Because I feel like if you go roaches, you just make the roach warren right away. There he goes. Is he going for like a 2-base muta? That could be. But then he would make the lair right now. Or even out here. You could make it here. And there we go. We see a lair. Okay, this could be Mutalisk. It could also be Hydras, I guess, but that is kind of whack. Oh, the Reaper finds the lair. That's why I would have liked it out here, but wouldn't have given Bly that much more time, but still, they'd have to check, like, the gold base and everything. So maybe would have even been bigger mind games if he mines that out. There we go. Another gas coming out. Now we see a bunch of lings coming out, so he's going to be taking map control here with the speed. We see Banshees coming out with Cloak, so if we see a Spire go down at this base, it's possible. Let's see, what has Bly's mind given us? What gift does he bring to the world in this game? This gas should be filled up, and a Spire does go down in the main base. I would have really liked it at the Rich Geyser base, but alas. Hellions trying to get a little bit of damage done, but the Queens do some damage back to the Hellions. Lings, nice hit there. You could even have an Overlord spreading creep here and just build it there. I think that would be even better. Because the big thing is that he wants to get a scout off on your bases, and Zergs always build on creep, right? So if you find it, you can see the Spire. But if you, like, you can have an Overlord over here in the corner of the map just pooping creep, and you just send over a drone. It's not that far away, but there's no way he's going to scan that, and his Hellions probably don't get there. And then the Mutas are a big surprise, but now GuMiho knows, and he's preparing himself with double factory Cyclone, and I would presume an engineering bay. Yeah, there we go, an engineering bay as well. And GuMiho going for a small little move out, which is a very good idea versus a Muta player, because they want to spend all their money on Mutas and not on other units. But just a little fake attack. Oh my god, the Banshee goes into the Spore Caller, and the Queens gets cleaned up. We see a Dropper Lord as well. Yes, yes, this is a chaos game. Bly is doing it. Gets a third base as well, dude. If he just drones behind this, if he just effing drones behind this, he's so golden. It would actually be pretty good, I think, if he just throws 20 drones down right now. Could even get the gold base at this point. He has complete map control. If he just gets the gold base, but also has this base, like, can even give it up. Let's see, how many turrets do we have? 3, 4 turrets on deck. Lings are here to help deal with the turret. And there we go. Mutas and Lings run into the mineral line on top of the turret, and the Lings are on top of it. No, the repair. No, that's so mean. The repair was too good. No, repair is OP. Oh my god, the moves. If only GuMiho was a little slower, he would have lost that turret, and he would have lost a bunch of SCVs. Nice catch here with the Mutas, and I don't think Bly wants to stop building Mutas ever. No, oh, almost flies into the Cyclones. Cyclone speed is underway. I don't know if he can take this base, or can defend this base ever. Mutas trying to go in onto the Cyclones here, but they don't work like the old one. They can just always lock on. Nice job by Bly, though, trying to cut off reinforcements, and he has quite a bit of Mutaling here. Goes on top of the Cyclones. Really nice targeting here. The Cyclones are the problem. The rest he can clean up. Nice cleanup by Bly here. Only 32 drones, though. Oh my god, the Marines got a lot of kills here, but Bly just cleaned it up. I don't know how the creep got here, but it helped him a lot. And, well, this third base is just for memes. He's not really trying to drone up here. Actually trying to bust a 2-base Terran here. It does see a third CC. But I don't know. I guess it's really hard to play against a Terran when your base is so close to the Terran. You could have just taken this base if you're going to play Mutas anyway. I don't know. This is all hindsight 2020. And the Banelings do go in, try to get on top of the Cyclones, do get into the mineral line. Lots of low HP SCVs. Turret does go down, and the Mutas are on top of the third base. More Banelings rolling on in there. And they try to hit the... Oh, no, they don't get into the SCV line. In the main, they do get on top of the... Oh, I think he could have killed it, actually, but... The amount of Mutas has dwindled quite significantly. We've seen 13 Mutas die already in this game. And there's only 8 remaining. That's not what you want to see. You can't... This build is kind of like a snowball build, right? You just want to have your Mutas barely not die. And then you just have 20 Mutas right now. Which would mean that you one-shot turrets. You destroy his gases here. You kill the engineering bay. Like, you just harass him everywhere. And then as soon as he moves out, you got 40,000 Lings. Maybe even a couple Banes. But Bly really desperately kind of trying to do some damage here with the Baneling run-bys. With the Baneling speed, which, I mean, it looked pretty good, but ended up not netting him a ton of damage. No Overseer here with the Mutas, so can't quite catch this Banshee, but it's almost out of energy. Now we see another Overlord with Lings here. Did mine it out in the end so that he can send these super annoying drops. Dude, Alycone versus Bly is crazy. I hope he's going for the gold. Another drop coming out. He could just make a bunch of Banes here and completely annihilate that mineral line. Mutas hunting for this Banshee but can't find it. Lings just chilling. Dude, Bly has all of the opportunities. He's only on 40 workers, though, so that's a little rough. He's just making units, hoping that GuMiho overextends a little bit, and then that he loses a bunch of army, supply, and workers. And there he goes. He makes 8 Banelings to try and explodinate the entire main mineral line of GuMiho. 4th base being constructed here by GuMiho, and this top base was annihilated by the Cyclones. I don't know how I missed that. Now the Banelings are roly-polying into the main base, and they do get on top of a couple SCVs. Kill 8 of them, and 11 of them will in total die. So that's about a worker per Baneling. Not the greatest, but also not the worst. 17 Mutas on deck. We got +1 air about to finish up against these fun Cyclone units. Bly's just rebuilding this base. What a madman. Could also just rebuild it closer to home. Or, you know, in another corner where it's harder for... Like, if you take this base, how's GuMiho gonna attack that? He needs to mine this, or he needs to kill these rocks and, like, awkwardly squeeze through. And he'd also need to scout it first. But I guess he really favors the Rich Geyser. Now, 3rd base from Bly, under siege by a lot of Cyclones. And I don't know if Bly can hold on here. He does have quite a bit of Ling Bane, but this base already dies before Bly even comes in, and fighting for a dead base is a recipe for disaster. Oh my god, the Mutas go on top of the Cyclones, get a couple lock-ons and fly out of there, trying to buffer a little bit for the Ling Baneling, and oh my god, so many more Cyclones come out. We see 15 Mutas on deck. How many have died? 18 more. So 30 plus Mutas have been built this game, but even more Cyclones have been built this game. Oh my god, more than 40 Cyclones were built. The fun unit is here to destroy all of our fun. And Bly jigs out. And with that, Bly's run in the open qualifier ends. And GuMiho takes the series 3-1. But in my heart, Bly did a good job. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and perhaps even comment. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers.